Okay, welcome to the Tropical Island THB Hotel. Okay, so the first thing we have is the main reception with the service desk. This can get busy in the morning and in the evenings when people are dropped off. There's not really a massive amount in here. Just down these stairs here is the main dining room if you are on the tropical side of the hotel. Not really a massive amount to show. The dining room's just in there. Standard 1990s design dining room. That's why she doesn't want to be filmed. Okay. They do also have the luggage room in here as well, which is for when you're in the hotel later. So, something to note about Lanzarote, it's generally quite windy. So, on the design of this resort, what you have is a grid layout. Each of the main accommodation areas, like this over here, are named after fruit. So for instance, we're staying in watermelon, and I think that's meant to be an avocado and a kiwi. Points you down the road here. There's actually two sides to this resort which are identical. So you end up with this main road down here, which has the supermarket, the sports bar, a snack bar, the pizzeria and the tapas. And then down this main road here you have an identical set out, apart from what will be the food hall on this side is actually the spa over on the other side. So if we carry on walking down here, you end up, you'll notice, with the accommodation set on both sides. And some of the accommodation blocks have things such as playgrounds with very small pools in them. So for instance, playground there. This one here actually has a cold jacuzzi. They're not heated, any of the pools here. So if you're here and it's not hot, the water is going to be cold. They have a small one there. And then you get to the food hall. This is quite a simple thing. It's got a bar on the inside and a snack bar. The snack bar serves food throughout the day, things like pizzas, sausages, occasionally a baked potato, which is quite welcome after the stodgy food here. And down below it has a small supermarket. Yeah, I'm going there now. So there's a snack bar that serves food during the day. This pizzeria, you have to book in to the pizzeria and the tapas if you want to eat those. They are part of the all-inclusive. So you don't have to pay, but you do have to book in. So down here in the evenings there's a sports bar, which opens later on. Small internet cafe and the shop. So you have the sports bar here. Again, if you're in the all-inclusive, you get a wristband, and that it gives you the free drinks. If you don't have the wristband, you do have to pay. The beers taste like a cheap beer, but to be honest with you, on a hot day, it's quite refreshing. And again, you can see the jacuzzi. This is a cold jacuzzi. It is not heated at all. None of the pools at this resort are heated. So just walking around. It's mainly these two middle blocks that you don't really want to be in because they don't have their own private pool. They either have the playground or the small jacuzzi, where all the other blocks have a pool somewhere very close to them that's not the main pool, again because they're not heated. During the season like we are now in February, it's better to go in the small pools because they're warmer from the sun than the big pool. So the other blocks normally have a pool that looks very similar to this. The ones near the reception, they're actually around the other side of the block rather than being on the main road. But you get these here, quite nice pools. And you end up with the little kids pool as well. And this is banana block and kiwi block. So as we walk through, you can see that we're actually heading towards the dome right now. This is where the evening entertainment takes place during the night. It's pretty much the equivalent of Butlins without the class. It's not particularly good, to be honest with you. Last night was a guy with a little show with some parrots pulling some wheelbarrow, and then a quiz that no one could understand because the speakers were so bad you couldn't tell if he was speaking in English or Spanish. You do get some football pitches and things which you can go play on. Need to bring your own ball and then you can just go use them. And also you have a volleyball court, but it's been a bit chilly actually at this time of year, so no one's really been using them. So that's the dome. Again, it's just plastic tables and chairs in there. It's not very big, not particularly well decorated, to be honest with you. And the bar, just a standard bar like all the other ones around here. Do have a kids play area here. Doesn't seem to ever be on, but we'll just go take a look at the main pool. So this is the main pool that we're coming up to now. Not really a lot that people have been using it because it's February, the water's still very cold, it's not being heated up by the sun yet. It's an okay size looking pool, but until someone actually heats the thing, I'm not going to go in it myself. And we'll cut across here because the gardens are nicer. So just a quick note, when you're down here, you've got a couple of slides that you can go on if you've got little kids. And also in the distance just over there, move towards it, that's the pool bar over there, and that's where you can go get yourself some drinks and a little pot of ice cream. And just behind that is a diving centre, so if you fancy going diving, so just going to walk through. And just around here you end up with a few small gardens that you can walk around. It's just got a couple of nice water features, bit of a bridge over a stream. It's got some music that plays out of the shop. The gardens are actually quite nice. As you can hear, it's incredibly windy in Lanzarote, and it is like this a lot. So when deciding on your holiday, do remember you are going to get wind even if the sun's out. So you get some nice gardens over there, which are actually quite nice to walk around. Bit of a bridge. And we'll just walk round over to the other block and then come back up just to show you where the spa is. Just a few comments. The food here is like a lot of all-inclusives, and no matter what style you go for, you can end up with this being a bit more likely to be the low end rather than the high end, which is that you'll always end up with the cheapest burgers, the cheapest sausages. They'll make everything as cheaply as possible, and of course it's for them to make money. So don't expect gourmet food when you come to an all-inclusive. This is cheap end food. You get a few things which may be nice. Some days you get it where most of it though you might think, I don't really like that at all. Just to let you know, that's again just a continuation of the gardens over there, and we're just walking over to the other blocks now. So as you can see, all the other blocks again have a pool that's hidden. So we walk up through here, should end up by the spa. Just to let you know, that dome over there is the old dome. They no longer use it, and the British and Spanish now share the one dome. It used to be split. There is actually a gate behind us which I didn't show you, which does allow you to walk down to the main town. That's open between 9 in the morning and I think it's about 8 o'clock at night when they shut it. If you're going to be later than that, you need to get yourself a key, or you need to go round to the front entrance. So, as you can see again here, oh, and I'm guessing they've got no one in this block at the moment because they're cleaning that pool out and redoing it by the look. It's got no tiles on it. That's what it should look like. So here probably looks exactly the same as food hall, but we're actually on the opposite side of the resort now, and as I said, it's exactly the same. It's just a mirror image. Building looks identical, but this one's actually the spa. There's not a massive amount in there. The spa has a very small pool and a jacuzzi and a steam room and a sauna. I think it's about the €38 a day to use that one. And there's just one more thing here which we won't be able to go into, which is that they also do have an extra pool here which we've not been able to show you, which is the Premier Zone, or Zona Premier, which is $15.99 a day for adults. That's a nice pool with lounges with proper proper mattresses on them, and the Venetian style lounges. It's quite a nice area, got a bit of grass, and it's got a bar that serves large drinks, but again, it's quite a premium for basically exactly the same service with just slightly nicer lounges. So we're just going to take the cut down through the middle section and head home. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed your tour of the tropical island, and if you end up coming here on holiday, don't eat the fish. So you can't really see very much of this, but this is actually the Premier pool. Again, it's not heated, but it does have its own bar, which is there, and probably can't see it very well, but if I zoom in, you can just see the Stars of Sun lounges. So they just have them on grass, which is better than the standard Sun lounges. Just to show you what you get for your money. So this is the type of room you get. This is ours, so apologies for the clutter. So you get a simple basin. You will need to buy some washing up liquid and a sponge, and they don't leave any tea or coffee, so if you want that, you do need to make sure that you bring it with you. Simple bedroom. They do what the Europeans do here. They seem to have a lot of beds that you have to put together, so I'm here with my wife, so we've had to put the beds together here. And just a really quick one as well. The bathroom toilet with a bath. It's actually okay showers here. And just a quick one, there's me. And just one really last quick bit. Yeah, they've got the old CRT TVs as well. I actually recommend that since you get broadband here, an option for you, since of course it's all Spanish TV, is if you've got a Chromecast or something like that, it won't work on these TVs, so you probably need to bring your tablet instead to play films. And this is what I mean. The other blocks, you can't see the swimming pool off the main road, but when you actually come in, you can see that actually it's nicer to be in the top blocks because you get your own pool, which is actually sealed off, that you don't get loads of people walking by, just dodgy people who are doing filming. And it's got the shower. Again, they're not heated, but these pools are actually warmer than the big pool because it's not got so much water heat. And they're the sort of lounges that you get here. Again, they're not great lounges, not as nice as the Premier ones, but at the end of the day, I think €15 is a bit of a joke to go into a pool when you've already got 7 pools around the building. Okay, that's the end of the tour. If you come here as a holiday, enjoy yourselves. Thanks, bye.